you're more likely to enjoy your journey. And that's one of the biggest parts, is enjoying your journey. You guys need to learn to enjoy your journey. You guys have to understand your goal is to get to a point where you don't have to work all day. You're not looking at the charts all day. You look at the charts, you take your trade, you make your money, you're off. So start practicing that. Start living like that already, even if you're not there yet, right? And yes, at the beginning, you have to do a lot more work, more back testing, more journaling. We're going to get into that, right? You ever open up a trading chart, stare at it for 10 minutes and close it because you don't know what's going on? I've been there. And look, the truth is that's where 99% of people stop trading. They never make it past fear. The fear of failing, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of losing money. And look, like I said, I've been there. And I want to help you guys overcome that fear, beat it once and for all. And that's why I've made a 6 series video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to help you guys find a new perspective on trading to kind of help you in your journey. Again, I want this video to be the start to your journey to profitability. That's what this is about. And that's why I'm making this, because again, I've been there. I've gone through it all. I've been through the struggle. And now it's my time to help you. So I want you guys to, one, enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe. But two, wait for the end because I got something special for you guys. And again, let's jump into this Mara board. So now that I'm here, you guys can see the Mara board. And again, this is a Mara board that is going to be added to as we continue to progress through these videos. I got a lot more information going to be added, but we are going to start here on mindset, the first video. But it's one of the most important. Because mindset is one of the most important topics to cover. I want to just go straight into it. A lot of you guys, again, like I said from the beginning, you're not scared of trading. I didn't say this from the beginning. I wanted to, but I saved it because it's very important. You're not scared of trading. You're scared of the unknown. Again, a lot of you guys mix it up. It's not okay, because you guys got to understand that being scared of the unknown is going to hold you back from greatness. Truly, it can. Yes, it may stop you from taking some losses, but you have to take losses in order to succeed, in order to learn, especially in trading. Losses are one of the key essentials to learning. Don't take it from me, take it from any other trader. It's key. But let's go into this because I want to go a little bit more in depth. Most people aren't scared of losing money. They're scared of looking dumb. Everyone says trading is risky, but so is being broke. You see people making $100, $1,000 days and think it's luck. It's not. It's data plus discipline. Again, these are all things that you may be thinking at the beginning of your journey, especially the ones on top. Everyone says trading is risky. Most people are scared of losing money. And you see people making all this and you think it's luck. Those key sentences, I know for a fact, are things that you're thinking, especially if this is the start of your journey. Especially, right? That's why I labeled it the beginning of your journey. Again, this is just stuff that I remembered going through myself. And I figured, okay, I know I went through this, and granted, you guys may not go through the same exact things, but these are some of the most common things that people go through. I've seen it myself. I've seen it in students that I've taken on and helped overcome that. Again, I see it in multiple people. But I want to talk about, again, why I started, how I almost quit. But again, it's not as, blunt as that. We'll go into it. Just like anyone, again, I started trading small. I did start trading demo. Started getting to learn the processes, understand it. But when I did start trading live, it was small. I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to trade with at first. Just like anyone. Again, I know you guys may be at the same point, same position. You're young. You may not be young, even if you're older. Again, sometimes a lot of people, or most people, don't have access to extra money like that. It's not likely. In some cases, you may, and that's fine. But just like anyone, and maybe you guys have not got to the stage yet, I've blown many accounts, right? I've blown many accounts, especially at the beginning of my stage, right? You don't know what you're doing. You're trading crazy, this, and that. Again, I can pop up some of my old trades on screen. You guys may not even know what I don't even know what I was doing, right? Look at this. Like, what is that? Crazy. But either way, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of learning. Those losses ultimately helped me at the time progress within that stage of my journey. And then as I continue to progress, again, you just get better and better and better. But the reason I want to make these videos for you guys, and the reason I want to break this down and kind of go over my own issues that I faced at the beginning of my journey, because a lot of these issues and a lot of the things that I did to overcome these issues could help you speed up your process, not take as long, because you're getting the information necessary to overcome your issues a lot faster, or to maybe not necessarily have to deal with these issues because you get on top of them before it happens. But let's go back into this. Again, just like anyone, a lot of people say this, but it's a truth, and a lot of you guys are going to deal with this, if not all of you guys. A lot of people are going to tell you it's not going to work. It's not. It's as simple as that, right? Sometimes people, they're just going to hate. They're going to hate because they're going to hate. They didn't do it. They don't think you can. It is what it is, right? At the end of the day, you can't let that affect you. I didn't let it affect me. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it can be hurtful. But at the end of the day, you have to know that this is your vision. You have this vision. They don't have that vision. It's your vision for a reason. Continue to follow that vision. Don't let it go. And again, you may not necessarily have a vision yet. You may be confused. I don't know what to do. Trading this, ecom. At the end of the day, try new things, try different things. Trading, to me, is probably one of the best businesses, if not the best. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a trader myself, but being a trader allows me to have so much free time throughout my day. Yes, I do work a lot, but that's just my choice. I could sit back, trade, and not do anything all day, play video games if I wanted to. Granted, that's just not my life choice, but if that's your life choice, if that's the life you want, you can build that through trading, building that extra income so you don't have to work as much, so you don't have to work at all. And again, that's all, a process, but we'll get into that towards the end of the series. But once I learned structure and risk, everything clicked, guys. Again, that's another reason why I'm making this video, is because once I teach you guys structure, how to journal, why journaling is so important, what trading actually is. Again, once we actually go all into this, you guys are going to get a better idea of how to start trading. This next video, or these next 2 or 3 videos, are going to be a little bit more basic and help a lot of you guys start trading if you guys aren't trading. This is more for you guys. As we get into later videos, it will advance a little bit more, but we're not going to jump ahead because I don't want you guys to get confused. But at the same time, we are going to get deeper into this. So don't think this is it, but back to the Mara board. What trading actually is. You guys should know this, and if you don't, that's fine. That's why I'm here. Trading, buying, selling, right? At this point, you guys should know, if you have an idea of what trading is, price is going to go up, price is going to go down, buyers push price up, sellers push price down, right? Our job as traders is to find where price will move next, right? We don't know where price is going to move, but it's our job to find out, again, where it could move next. It's a probabilities game. We're going to go into it. And again, this is an example of where you don't need a bunch of indicators. I know I wrote you don't need 20 indicators. That's an overstatement, right? You don't need any indicators, truly. You just need an understanding of how price moves. And if you look at the simple chart, or we can look at it before, you can clearly see how price is moving. It's moving in a downtrend here, right? We'll get into downtrends and all that later. But I use a line to kind of give you a better visual of what price did and where it could go next, just by understanding the trend of price. It came down, came up, came down, and it most likely will come up next. But we'll come into that a little bit later. But think of trading like the ocean, right? I know I'm going off the Mara board a lot, but there's a reason it's here, is because this is information and I was just coming off the top of my head. I was like, I gotta write this down for everyone, because this is very important. The market moves in waves, right? You don't control it. We don't. We just gotta look to catch the wave. We're trading probabilities. We never know what price is going to do, but at the end of the day, we know there's trends within the market, and we know with probabilities and good risk management, we'll be fine. So that being said, let's go into the real reasons why people never start. Again, we kind of went over it at the beginning, but we're going to kind of go back over it into a little bit more in depth and kind of go over these bullet points. They think they need thousands of dollars. You guys think you need $100,000. I thought that at one point. I did, truly. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm straightforward. And I know a lot of you guys may think that too. I need this amount of money. I need this. You guys can start with as little as $100 today. Truly. If you go in the link in my description, click my link, my broker's down there. You can start with as little as $100, I believe, maybe $500. And again, you can also do double deposit and some brokers where you can put in $500 and they give you an extra $500 to trade with and leverage with. If you click the link in my bio, they'll also do that for you. But let's go back into this. It's a little bit more important. They think that they're not smart enough. You guys need to cut that right now. I wanted to cuss. I held myself back. But you guys really need to cut that, because you guys are smart enough. And even if you're not smart, you don't have to be smart. I wasn't that smart. I wasn't a 4.0 student, right? I, barely passed probably. But a lot of people in the game can agree. You don't have to be smart. This isn't a game about smarts. It's not. Granted, when it comes to trading in itself, you may over time become smart in this field, but that's just like with anything. If you stick to something long enough, you will become knowledgeable in that area, and you could consider yourself smart in the trading field or in, financial markets, whatever you want to say. But another key point, they think it's too late to start. Guys, it's never too late. Money is it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's never too late. If anyone says it's too late, I'm sorry, that's just an excuse for not wanting to start. It is, because at the end of the day, it's never too late. No matter how old you are, this is the one thing I always told myself. Colonel Sanders, I believe, started KFC at the age of 70 years old. 70 years old. A $1 million company, multi-million dollar company. He didn't start until 70 years old. That should tell you alone, it is never too late, no matter what age you're at. You can be 60 years old. You can still run up a multi-million dollar business. You can do whatever you want. Another key point, they're scared of failing publicly. Guys, this is a big one. This is a big one for so many people. You're scared of your friends seeing you fail. You're scared of your friends seeing this, laughing, ha, 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 ha. Okay, it is what it is. At the end of the day, guys, those people are going to laugh. Even if you do fail, don't give up. I failed for a couple months. I did. I failed for a couple years, right? But people on the side may have been laughing, may have been talking shit. I didn't care, because at the end of the day, it's my life. I have a vision, I have my goals, and I'm striving for it. I can't let anything affect me. And you guys need to start adopting that mindset. And it may be easier said than done. It is. But it's about telling yourself that every single day, this is how I think. This is who I am. I don't care what people think. I'm this person. This is what I do. Tell yourself that. Repeat that to yourself. Even if you have to lie to yourself, right? You're programming yourself to not care about these people, to not care about what other people say, and just focus on what you have to do to become a better person yourself. And that's the biggest point. That's the thing, the only thing that you should be doing is looking to be a better person. But let's go into the last point. They don't have someone to guide them. Guys, I know a lot of you are scared because you may not have a guide. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. I'm here. And no, I'm not saying come and be one of my students. No, this is why this video is here. I'm making this because a lot of people are scared to start. They don't know how to start. And in these next 6 videos, not only are you going to get a mindset shift and, a new perspective on the market, maybe give you another reason why to try it out. Again, if you don't want to try it, don't try it. I don't care. But if you're on the edge of trying it and not trying it, I hope this video helps you start, because again, starting is the first step. It is. And in the next video, second part of the series, I'm actually going to show you how to actually get started, where it comes down to what broker to use, how to look at the charts, how to enter, all that. Don't worry, we're going to go into depth. But this one is very important because this is the mindset part. Obviously, there's a lot more to talk about than just this, but what we just talked about is a lot of limiting beliefs. You guys should have known just based off of what I said. Those are limiting beliefs. A lot of people think this, and it just kind of limits them from starting. It keeps them out of the game. They're scared to start because they're thinking like this. And again, eliminating those beliefs, those limiting beliefs to be exact, would change so much. And granted, you may not see millions of dollars in your account like that, but you'll see so much change in yourself as a person, which in return can definitely change your financials. But I want to go down into the last section. We're going to talk about how the series is going to fix it. And I know we kind of already talked about it, but guys, this isn't theory. This isn't, right? I'm going to give you guys a blueprint. It's 6 episodes, right? And again, like I said, it's going to go from opening your account to how to scale to fundeds, right? I want to show you guys how to make money. I am going to show you guys how to make money. When it comes to the last video, we'll go into it. But obviously we have some time for that. We're going to get this video out. But I want you guys to focus on these next couple phrases, because these are the next things that we're going to be going over. I just said we went over mindset. Yes, we next are going to be going over setups, strategy, chart reading, risk, and last scaling. Guys, it's going to be a great series. Again, it's all for you guys. I just wanted to make this because, again, I thought about where I was. I think about some of the people that talk to me and about how they're scared to start. And I figured, why not make a video, because I want to help you guys, right? Let's talk about this last part. Every trader starts scared. Confidence comes from repetition, not luck. By the end of the series, fear won't stop you. And yes, I'm reading straight off of these sticky notes. But this is key information that I want you guys to know. Because, again, by the end of the series, fear won't stop you. It won't. We're going to eliminate that. We're going to build from this video, and we're going to continue to eliminate those limiting beliefs. And we're going to start getting into more in depth to give you confidence when it comes to actually starting to place trades. One of the biggest things is lack of confidence, right? Some of you don't know what you're doing, don't know what you're looking at. And if these videos can help you understand that, give you a little bit more confidence in that, you're more likely to enjoy your journey. And that's one of the biggest parts, is enjoying your journey. You guys need to learn to enjoy your journey. You guys have to understand your goal is to get to a point where you don't have to work all day. You're not looking at the charts all day. You look at the charts, you take your trade, you make your money, you're off. So start practicing that. Start living like that already, even if you're not there yet, right? And yes, At the beginning, you have to do a lot more work, more back testing, more journaling. We're going to get into that, right? But if you're already at a point and you're just watching this because you're one of my supporters, and I appreciate you, appreciate all of you. But if you're watching this, you're already out, you're already trading. You may still be struggling, maybe you're not. Again, as we go through these videos, we're really going to knock out a lot of the problems that you guys may be facing, no matter what stage you're at, no matter where you're at. But with that being said, I know I told you guys I had something for you, and I do. If you go down to the link in my description, you guys will see a link down there. I'm gonna give you guys a trading journal to start off with, a trading plan. If you don't know what to do with it yet, that's fine. Have it, wait for the next video, and you'll know what to do. Even if it comes to the third video, I still want you to have it on deck, ready to use, because it's going to be a key tool that we are going to need going into the next couple of videos of this series. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I want you guys to go down, like this, sub, and if you guys are already trading and need a broker, the best broker in the game is down in my description. We just got regulated, amazing, or they just got regulated, I should say. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the second video of this series, and I hope you guys are ready, because I am ready to help you guys. So I can't wait to see you guys become successful traders. And again, if you guys want extra help, feel free to follow me at NiicksFX on Instagram and DM me. I can definitely help you out if you are looking for some mentorship advice. Let me know. But like I said, with these next coming videos following this one, we'll go a little bit more in depth. So a lot more of the information that you may be looking for is on the way, and I'll see you guys in those videos.